And there was, blinding and beautiful. He continued to call, and explosions of creation responded to every syllable, his voice singing the world awake. Then fingers, deep down in the dirt, the crown of his work, fashioned with his own hands, man, and it was all good. Together, friends, him and her, them, walking, always talking, clothed with light and life and laughter, smiles that went on for miles, and heavenly company. But the darkness had a question. Can you trust the voice, the Father of light, the one who pulled you from nothing, the one who gave you everything? Perhaps he is a fraud, a con man, a common criminal. Perhaps he is a taker, not a maker, not a giver. Then ears that were made to hear the voice of God heard the hiss, and with a mouthful of doubt, in sin the light went out, and all the life that was his was gone, and the crown was left exposed, stripped bare and alone. He and she, now always hiding and dying, left to wander and roam, no home to call their own, always working, never talking with him. Darkness became a new friend, a familiar companion, a welcome corruption, a constant reminder of the aching, gaping hole where life and light had been. But God from the beginning was always reaching, stretching, his arm never weak, his resolve never breaking, a plan to return the man that was his all along, that he loved all along, to a place by his side, no need to hide. And God said, I promise a seed, myself, not here, not now, but coming, waiting in a womb, coming soon to break the tomb of death and despair and darkness wide open to let the light and life back in. Generations of broken lives later, men in darkness watch the night for sounds and sights that might threaten their flock. But wait, what a shock for them, as sounds and sights of angelic might split their souls and fill the sky with light and set their course to find the Lamb who comes for them all. In a town nearby, a local place, a low place, a promise waits in the face of a babe in her arms, cradled in flesh, all of God wrapped up in a holy mess, come to take his place at your side, no need to hide anymore. Far away, the wisdom of men in darkness watches the night when a star is born that splits their souls and fills the sky with light, a royal treasure map to find the king and fill his lap with gifts and things if they may, though this king doesn't take, he makes and he gives himself away. The baby grows, and he serves and he shows the light and life of God to all those gaping wounds, and the aching hearts are soothed in his presence. His goodness is like a flood around him, but trouble always finds him because darkness has a question. Can you really trust him, the Father of light? But history won't be repeated. This babe's eyes are fixed on the prize. He won't despise the light and life of his crown of thorns. For the one who was born to win chose a tomb for his bed as he led out in faith all those captive to the dark, so he could start with God and man a new Emmanuel of walking and talking and loving and laughing in heavenly company, clothed with light and life and smiles that go on for miles and miles and miles and miles and miles.